Yes, yes, yes. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today being May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo. You guys be responsible out there on this Cinco de Mayo. Don't want any mishaps with you. Hope you enjoy the day. Hope you enjoy this day of celebration. So, I'm in Victoria, Texas. I just dropped the load off down here. I'm going to go and hook up to a lowboy with a large dump truck, take it up to Enid, Oklahoma. Let's get things situated and let's roll. Roll out. How about we get it in gear so we can roll out? Yeah, we need to put it in gear to go forward. See if I can get out of here without this traffic messing me up. Is this the way to go? This is not the way to go. I could have gone. Let me look at my GPS. There we go. So, a couple of different things today. Yeah, I've got some extra trailers in the mix, but I'm going to be using the freight market. But I've seen one of them out in the wild where I could have taken a job with them. And they're in my description list. It was the Tempty, the old Tempty trailer. It seems like a roundabout way to get to where I need to go. Second thing, look up there, that right hand number. I am doing something I haven't done in a long time. I have enabled fatigue. So I'm giving that a look at again. The time is 1:24, and once we get up here, hook up, we'll get our ETA. Easy truck, easy. But when you're bobtailing, can't really smash that throttle. I start spinning. All right, traffic, be nice. Let me out here. Get way over to the left and make a left. So yeah, I got fatigue. I haven't used this fatigue simulation in such a long time. I'm like, hey, let me go back and check that out again. So that's what I'm doing today. I got traffic offenses enabled, turned on, and I've turned on fatigue. As you can see, well, it looks like as soon as I hook up, I need to take a rest break. Wow. Yep, I'm not used to this. I'm used to doing my own thing when it comes to fatigues. I'm gonna go with the game today. First time in a very long time. Where can I take a rest in Victoria? back over to my right somewhere over there. And what will that do to my time frame? Well, I don't know yet. I forgot what the length of the drive is. We'll see it once we hook up. Hey Rebel, how are you? Nice to see you, buddy. Happy Cinco de Mayo to you. Everybody be responsible today. Don't want to see anybody's name on the news. They partook too much. I don't know, just started. Maybe they'll show up later. I didn't notice, and if anybody else was streaming when I started. So maybe they'll be along later. I'm so glad that you have dropped by. I do not know this area. Okay. I'll be right here. Where is my trailer? Oh, I'm forgetting the market I'm in. I've got to check in first. I should still see my trailer. Earlier I was doing the external. There it is. There it is. Where I just go to the trailer, hook up. I gotta check in this time. Freight market, that's it. It is a, no, 1023. Well, I have messed up. I should have taken my rest break and then hooked up. Well, see, I haven't done that in such a long time. Let me drive around. Alright, saw 4 of them. Alright. Yeah, I figured they were off. Maybe watching another. I didn't pay attention if anybody else was streaming. I just found a, I don't know, I guess you say at a nice time, I thought, to start it up. And we'll get over here and get hooked up. Make our way to Enid, Oklahoma. That's not it. Okay. Yeah, I don't have all the time schedules down yet. There we go. Raise that landing gear. And see if my lights are on. Yep. Kingpin is locked. Alright, gotta get out of here. So my ETA, let me check my job time, 26. Uh-oh. 26 hours, so I can do a rest. As I scrape up that trailer. Now let me see where. I think I need to go down here. I guess that way. Wow, what a zigzagging. Is there another one? Now let me kill that. Wow, Victoria, Texas. Holy crap. Alright. How about the one straight up? In my direction. An hour to get there. Alright. Alright, that'll be the one. Wait on me, big truck. My goodness. Alright, I don't need that. Alright, I think I'm on the road. Let's see, this sucker is 55,000, I do believe. Yes, 55,000. Well, the good thing is I can slow down. Anybody come? All right. Well, there's Clarence. How you doing, Clarence? That's good, that's good. I hope your Cinco De Mayo is going great. Fuel gauge, yes, that fuel gauge is almost behind the wheel. In one of my other trucks, I've got a larger wheel on the thing, and it is covering it. Yeah, dude, I have to on that other truck. I got to come way over here. Right lane ends, wouldn't you know it? Traffic, you know it's 70, right? German Shepherd and mix. All right. Oh, I know you've mentioned, especially when I've been watching Dream when you're over there, talking about Rudolph, and I assumed, I'm like, that must be Clarence's dog. Yeah, I had Rebel. I had German short hairs for a while. I don't have them now. I used to do a lot of bird hunting back in the day. I don't do much of anything anymore. I'm not even wet a line this year. German, you make German model kits? I didn't even know there was such a thing. Beagle, man. Growing up, me and my dad had a lot of beagles. I loved that dog. Blue ticks, yes, 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 yes. Great dogs, great dogs. Really big truck. Let me figure out how to get into this place. We'll go through that yellow. Yes, right here. No, that's autos, isn't it? Well, let me go over here and do my rest break. Where is my pumps? That had to be my pumps. No, my pumps are way around on the back side. Run of the litter? Man, I've had a bunch of those that were run of the litter. 99-pound rot? Yeah, those rascals get big. Alright, let me see if I can hit this rest trigger. Yes, alright. We'll do this because I got the Yantz. Turned that on for the first time in a long time. And my fuel pumps, yeah, there they are. I might as well top off. Let me make sure I'm doing this. Come back, I'll have 14 hours, 10 hours, and 23 minutes of drive time. Alright, I should be able to do this. On the road to North Carolina, cage units. Just next door to me. I'm in Tennessee. Yeah, we're neighbors. They need that on. South Carolina. All right. 5. I've got 5. Appreciate that, Clarence. When you take a job, you do a good job. You are good at that. I'd never heard, Clarence, if you play the game. If you don't, buddy, you're going to have to jump in here with us. On your phone, okay. Ooh, can I get out this way? I'm gonna take it if I can. Exit, alright, enter exit. Here's where you need to... Oh, until a monster is on? Okay. Okay, yeah, go ahead, Rebel. No problem, not a problem. Should have just left that on. Signal. Alright, get me out of this area. Traffic light after traffic light. Don't try it. Do not even try it. You about the thunderstorm there in Missouri? Ooh. Well, if you have to jump off, man, I understand. That is something we here in Tennessee could use, man. It has been dry. We're needing some of that rain. I got out and did yard work yesterday, and my grass is brown. Yeah, we need some of that. Don't really need all that storm and stuff. I got a red light and a train. Lucky me. In Missouri. What part of Missouri? I think you've mentioned before on Dreams streams, but I can't remember. Dixon. Alright. Yeah, I remember that now. Do we drive anywhere near it in American Truck Simulator? I saw those red lights right there. I'm like, what? Can't be a traffic light right here. Not have Dixon? Okay. Do we come close? Drive by it? St. Louis. Okay, that's close. All right. Well, I hope those storms are not going to be bad on you. Since I am heavy right now, kind of heavy, I'm going to keep my speed kind of moderate. I should have no trouble making this deadline. What does that say? 8 hours? Let me pull up the little one. 8:15 and 12 hours on the job. Should have no trouble. Is it gonna stay green for me? Nope. Nope. I think it's kind of cool that if ATS makes a route, a road that goes by your own hometowns and stuff. You can say, hey, I know that place. Whoa, get in there. .45 a.m. in the game. That sun should be popping up in just a few minutes. Yeah, and that makes me nervous when they do that because they're usually not nice. I'm like, all right, what are you up to? Yeah, they're usually not nice. And it makes me worry when they start being nice. What little town am I in now? I didn't catch the name of this one. Small town, Texas, that's where we're at. Alright, it's gonna stay green for me this time. Yes, man, I know exactly what you're talking about. Brakes checks me here too. Truck Simulator Pro USA. So that's the one on the phone, I am guessing. I might have to check that out myself. How do you like it? Is it anything like this? The regular one? Alright, cool. I watched a young lady play one, and man, I've forgotten the name of it. But what caught my attention was the game that she was on. She could get out of the truck and hook up the lines to the trailer, raise the landing gear. And I'm like, I am so jealous. So want to do that with this game. Get out of the truck. Good, I didn't have to stop. At least for that one. Coming up on Waco. I guess this is part of Waco. That light's been green a while. Well, I'm going through it. Hate roundabouts. I guess I need this one. You're building a T980, really? Oh, Western Star, Western Star. Oh, on your truck program, okay. That sounds like a good thing to do. Oh, Western Star. Have you entered the contest? Well, if you don't have the, you may not know. Never mind, you may not know. SES is having a contest, going to take some fans, I guess you could say, out to Oregon to the Western Star plant in June. Whoa, 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 whoa. They're going to take, I don't know how many. I forgot how many the thing said. But at least one. I think they did this last year, too. Man, this traffic is awful, 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 awful. Three truck levels away. 1980 sleeper. 1980s. Trying to picture that. Is that 1980 sleeper kind of square? Really, really square? The one I'm thinking of may be older than that. Okay, okay, so it is. That may be the one I'm thinking of. Gotten a picture in my head. Alright, cool. You like the older trucks? I love the older trucks. I got mine kitted out kind of old here today. The old classic round headlights, if it'll ever show them. It's not going to show them. It's not going to show them. Show them! Almost got to look at it there. I noticed you mentioned that your dad had passed away, so sorry for that there, Clarence. A 1998 Pete 379. Are you going to follow in his footsteps? Get your CDLA, hit the road. Okay, only on ATS. All right. So how long did he drive? Did you say that? I think you mentioned that on like Dream Stream, but I cannot remember. From what I remember, if I can remember correctly, it's quite a while. Retired from the military. Oh, your story gets better and better. See, I really met Rebel for the first time yesterday over on Ladybug's Discord, and we were talking a little bit. He was telling me about all of his military, well, just some of his military service. Your dad was in Vietnam. Well, I'm glad that he at least made it home after that. Yeah, Rebel and I were talking. I retired myself in 2010. I joined the Air Force in 1990. Retired in 2010. I imagine he did. There was a lot that got that. Alright, speed limit 75. Let's go. was lucky there. Alright, I got scales in front of me. I am going to take it easy and see if I can get a bypass. Right up here at, right around Ardmore. I think that's right. Yeah, Ardmore's a little further. Oh, yield! Cars, yield! Now I don't understand, every time I come by here, there is a different vehicle suspended in the air. I don't know what's going on. Alright, now I'll get out of it and let's see what happens with this way station. Alright, get the bypass. A lot of times if I slow down, probably a good 5 to 10 miles an hour, I can usually get a bypass. Truck coming out of the scale house. Better let him over. Chicken house. Yeah, I thought Ardmore was nearby. There it is. Can I beat this truck? All right. Man, this load is really burning the fuel today. One of my newest profiles, and I'm still leveling up here. I think I'm level 25-ish with this one. So still racking up the miles with it. Still under 100,000. 69. I put in a mod. I mentioned maybe a stream or two ago that is putting little funny messages out here on these safety signs, and I'm going to try to catch them and do that zoom in. Some of them are funny, I mean funny. Your dad would let you change the gear range and put the landing gear down on the trailers, Kingpin. Alright, cool. So you've got a little taste of it, Clarence. Yeah, put the air and electric lines on. Yes. Hook up the trailer. Do you remember what transmission he had in that old Pete? '18. I was going to say that well, some guys they like the 13. I myself love the 18. I just love the options of the 18. I don't use them all, but they're there if I need them. Especially if you're heavy. Pretty much what the 18 was designed for was pulling heavy, hauling heavy. Alright, this is OKC. We've got 2 hours and 16 minutes left on this run. Game time. We'll go up here towards Wichita for Enid, Oklahoma. Caterpillar 3406, buddy, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, good combination there. I grew up around the 3406, W900A, and 3406B. Now I've got a modded 3406E in this truck right here. Most of my trucks. I keep messing around with other mods, but I keep coming back to this one. It is my favorite. Ah, big truck. Don't trust them when they come up there like that. Alright. This weight's really pushing me. If you got a picture of that old truck of his, Clarence, you got to share it with us somehow, some way, somehow. I'd like to see it. I can picture it in my mind, but I'd like to see it. You're getting the storms at Warhead yesterday? Alright. Be safe, buddy. Like I said, if you need to run, man, Don't hesitate. But appreciate you hanging out with me today. Rudolph said, all right. Well, thank you, Rudolph. All right, I gotta do a loop-de-loop up here. All right. Slow her down. I need that truck to get out of my way. Come on, truck. There is Enid right in front of us. I better keep my speed down. There's a railroad crossing right up here and a red light. I know one of them is going to get me. Red light. That was a loan installment I had just go out. I got a 500,000 loan. I just paid off a 150. That truck jumped right in front of me, and now it's back over in the Hammerlin. Well, he's got no worries about me passing him. I am way too heavy for that. Come on, light. Come on, light. Come on, light. Come on, light. Alright, make a right somewhere up here. I guess at the traffic light. See this truck clearance? Cool little mod I have found. Puts in old classic trucks. Alright, what do I gotta do up here? Well, I gotta stop. That's what I gotta do. Old classic cars. Too bad that's the only one. Yeah, I think they all do clearance. This was a mod. I mean, it's not base game. Puts in these old classic trucks. Same with the mod on that classic car you see in front of me there. A GTO. There's a lot more. There's a motorcycle, a little Subaru. Whoa, green light. Oh, this is going to be interesting up here. '71 Chevy Chevelle. Oh man. A convertible, red and white. Very, very nice. I can picture that one. I remember seeing those. Trying to stay over here in the lane with that trailer. When he was still in the military? Yeah. Sharp cars, man. Those were sharp cars. Anybody still has them, they still are sharp. Alright, let's see if I can get this thing in the spot. And I may pick up another load and just keep it going for a little bit. Hello, Ladybug, how are you? Is that anywhere close? Anywhere close? That is nowhere close. You're just waking up? Well, good morning. See if I can get this thing straight. I'll have to take the mulligan. Sometimes I gotta take that mulligan. If I get that Jeep to straighten up. Almost. There we go. We'll drop it right there. Well, thanks for dropping by, Miss Ladybug. That's all I got is a 2 McAllister. I wanted to go a little farther out than that. Alright, see what else we got in the town of Enid. There's Boise Twin. Those 2 reels are 37,000 pounds. Do you guys believe that? Twin Falls. That, I haven't discovered that yet on this profile. That would be cool. I think I've been to Boise. Yeah. I've been to Boise. Then you got Astoria way over there. Nah. That's a medium. For me, a medium route. Let's go grab that one. 4 hours and 55 minutes to get it. Which way do I gotta go? That way. I'm gonna go this way. What if I can't just drive through that? Thought I heard a train. I did hear a train. Ah, ran by it. There. Too busy looking at the train. All right, 37,000 pounds. Where is it at? Oh, right on my left here. Raise that landing gear. All right, Kingpin is good to go. Ah, 7, thanks Clarence. You are Johnny on the spot with those reports. That is awesome. All right, let me look. 2 hours. 2 hours on my fatigue. Let me see where I've got to do this break time. Where can I do it? Right there. I need to go into ETA to get that other stuff discovered. Not today. Oh, this is going to be fun also. No, Clarence, I have not. Breaker 4. I have not heard of that one. Looks like a Roadrunner behind me. It's that Cadillac beside me. Yeah. I haven't heard that in a long time. You build your own and fight with it. Cool. Trying to get a good picture view. All these cars that are behind me. Can't tell what that one is. Yeah. Well, that truck has stopped. Is it red? Wish I could see the color of the light way back here. Looks like it's red. He's really yawning now. Maybe. I'm gonna pick the one on the right. I think there's one on the left also. Yes, there is. It's an hour and 54 on my rest. When does he start yawning? At 2 hours? Run to the kitchen, Clarence. No, that's Ladybug. Alright, Ladybug. Some jet fuel? I understand. Oh, I don't need the Jake on. That's the exit. Alright. Two hours and 5. Okay. Well, I haven't used this, the fatigue in a long time. I thought I would turn that on today. And it was looking like it was around the 2 hour mark. I wasn't quite sure. So this is going to be a night run right here. It's 2:39 p.m. Come back at right at midnight? I appreciate that info there, Seth. Two hours and 5 minutes. good enough. Let me see. 35 straight up to 80. Okay. Okay. So bye-bye daylight. Just after midnight. I'm good on fuel until the next rest. I wonder, I'm just thinking the 2 hours and 5 minutes, why the 5 minutes? You shut it off already? Yeah, I'll probably be doing the same because I don't like that yawning thing. There was a mod, it's been a while, that would turn that off. And I don't really need it to be turned off, I'd just rather have something else. Thank you, Clarence. Thank you. Like I said, you are Johnny on the spot. Good job. It's been years, like a couple of years, maybe more since I've had fatigue turned on. And I thought, hey, new profile I've got going here, fairly new. And I'm like, why not turn that on? I've got traffic offenses turned on as well. I've already gotten several speeding tickets the last couple of days. I fell into those speed traps where you'd be going along 65 and all of a sudden, corner of your eye, you see a speed sign for 40. And it would happen to be a cop right there. Smoky report, yeah. Yeah, the yawn, it drives me crazy as well. That's why I usually have it off. I thought I would revisit. Today may be the last day. Oh, turn those off. Yeah, if it wasn't for that yawning thing, I don't know what else you could do. I was thinking about, hey, what about an alarm clock sound? Just something else. It would be better, wouldn't it? It'd be okay, but it would be better for sure. I don't know what else. I don't know. A famous person's voice. I don't know. Hey, you need to go to sleep. I don't know. Have Darth Vader say it to you. I don't know. Just something else. Yes, that would work. That would work too. saying that time, yes, yes. Find me a modder, and I'm like, hey man, can you fix this? Make a mod that changes that. Whoa, I didn't expect this so soon. Is that vehicle? No lights on it hardly. Holy smokes, that thing was dark. Yeah, every 15 minutes? Maybe, yeah. That would sound better than that yawning thing. Yeah, there was a mod way back that would just turn it off. I never did get that mod because about that time I just turned it off in game. Like normally I don't have it going. You're back, Ladybug. Welcome back, welcome back. Did you get some fuel? No, not... Yeah, head tracking. Never mind. I gotta read. Yes, head tracking. For a second I thought it said eye tracking. Yes, head tracking. Track IR5, I think. Got your jet fuel. I'm running low myself. Stay over there, truck. Yes, it is. I messed up. When I first saw this device, it was $75. Some ad I saw. I'm like, I don't know, I don't really need it. And then when I decided to get it, it was $150. And it is a game changer, man. It frees up your hands. Especially when you got manual shifting going on and trying to orient your view with a mouse. Oh man, that was almost too much. And I was doing that for a while. See, I can turn it off. I just turned it off. Yeah, now I'm with the mouse. So I was having to, if I was in a turn intersection, I was having to do this, shift the gear, move it back over, shift the gear, move it back over. I'm like, oh, this has got to go. This has got to go. Yeah, then I ended up paying double. You have an IR? Good. You know what I'm talking about. Couldn't do without it. You're exactly right. It is a game changer. I think I was talking to some friend that had just started out with the game. And they were asking, what would you do first? Manual shifter or the track IR? And I said track, or head tracking anyway. Head tracking first. It changes the game. And I try not to be so jerky with it, but there are times when this traffic is getting out of hand, and I'm going real quick both sides. So I hope nobody gets like motion sickness from this thing. $169, yeah. It was $150, right at $150 I paid. I forgot what the shipping is, so I might have paid about the same. You need a shifter? All right. Right, it is. It's a little different. For the longest time, let's see, I started playing the game in December 2020, and up until December of 25, I was using a Logitech joystick in sequential transmission mode, and I was happy and content with that. But I saw a deal come up for the Logitech shifter with an off-the-brand, off-the-wall brand, I guess you say, 18-speed shifter knob. I'm like, well, heck, I can't pass this up. So I got that, yeah, it was December of 24. I'm sorry, 24. But I should have got the head tracking a long time ago. Ooh, game sputtered right there for some reason. Just using your paddles, yeah. I'm trying to read that whole thing as I'm trying not to get hit. I use my paddles for the signals. But yeah, if you have a joystick, it will work. Shift up. I had mine configured to move the joystick forward to shift up and pull it back to shift down. I still got the joystick here beside me, so it's the joystick and then the Logitech shifter. Almost looks like I got twin shifter thing going on. Car, what are you doing? So instead of a button box, which I guess a lot of you have seen, I still use this shifter. Extreme 3D, I think that's what Logitech calls it, Extreme 3D joystick. All the buttons that are on it are my button box. And that includes the ones up on the joystick. If I had to go to something else, man, it would take me forever now to relearn where everything is at. So the trigger on the joystick, well, that's my parking brake. The hat, the little mini joystick on the very top, well, that adjusts my cruise control. So yeah, I'm a little bit generic. You'll look that up? All right. Hang on. Now my 18-speed shifter was not expensive. I think the that's it right there. Old door, I guess you would pronounce that. And then well, the 920 shifter that goes with the wheel and all that. So yeah, that's my Logitech Extreme 3D. That's my button box. That is my button box. I'm using every button on this thing too. Let's see, one button down there on the base of the joysticks, that's my 4-ways. Oh, I'm supposed to be 50 miles an hour, look at me. Chatting away. This, I want to say the shifter was like, it was under 50, and then that shift knob was, I think I remember it was 44. So right under 100 for the both of them. I'm like, yeah, that fits my budget. It's all good. It's all good. I distract myself plenty on my own. You got it pulled up. Good deal. Good deal. Yeah, see what they are now. I don't know what the prices of them are now. Why are we stopping? No need for that. Funny story, talking about this shifter and all that. When I was learning how to shift this 18 speed, man, I was really into it. I was dedicated. Learning how to do it because I've never done it in real life. I've driven a truck from a short distance to another short distance, but never got to go through the gears, so to speak. So I was, like I said, dedicated. I was going to learn how to do this. Well, I've got a 1996 Ford F-150 with a 5-speed, and I got in that thing one day, and I couldn't drive it. I couldn't shift it. With this shifter, the Logitech shifter, the way it's set up, if you just put it in neutral and let it rest, if you move it straight forward, that's either 1 low or 5 low. So in my pickup truck, if you do that, oh, let's grab this gear. That's 3rd gear, and I was trying to take off in 3rd gear. Nice international. Eagle. I always get the red lights, except for that one back there. Look at that, the moon is still out. That's cool. All right, buddy. Appreciate you dropping by, chatting with me. Hope you get a shifter soon. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Yeah. Not in the daytime. What is it? 7:09 a.m. in game time. And the moon is still there. Oh, Jake. He likes the truck. Well, appreciate it, Jake. Is he nearby? Yeah, Jake. Thank you, Miss Ladybug. Right down the hallway. All right. Well, I guess I should say good morning to you both. You said you were just waking up. I'm assuming same with him. You could help me spot these funny signs, Ladybug, that I mentioned the other day. I saw one and just barely caught it. It made a funny quote about seatbelts. And there's one, does your blinker not work or what? And I've been trying to take screenshots of them. There's supposed to be 50 messages. I've only been able to catch 4 or 5 different ones. But humor out here on the roads, that's I like that. It is funny. It's a good, I'm glad somebody decided to make that. That is a good idea. Brake. Whoa. Okay, it's on that shoulder over there. Breaks up the monotony out here on the roads, these virtual roads. I was gonna do one of these. I did this last week and I ended up hitting that guardrail. I mean head on with that guardrail. Y'all, you can watch it too. Same truck up there around Boise, Idaho. Come on, give me the front view. Try again. There we go. Right head on into the guardrail. I don't know who's faster here. I think they're going about the same. Yeah, it happens to me, that's for sure. I don't know if anybody recognizes that old car right there. I think that was a Cutlass, old Cutlass. Hey Jake, how are you? Yeah, Clarence has been in here almost since the beginning, keeping me company. Thank you, Clarence. Thanks to everybody else. So glad to have you along. On the right, it is a mod. I'm trying to remember. It's a bunch of letters in the name of the mod. TJS something 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 something. Yeah, he's good at it. He is definitely good at it. I mainly use that big one on the right to give me my a clock and my ETA. I am very seldom looking at the actual GPS of it. I use the little one more for that. But it gives me the clock where I don't have to set the that readout in the dash to the clock. I like to keep it on my fuel economy. $72. You subscribed? Well, thank you, Clarence. All are welcome. Oh, Jake, you said my stream is looking good. Thank you, man. Thank you. I always have jitters about my stream not looking great. I am trying to upgrade my rig here, and it's piece by piece. with the budget I have, it's piece by piece. Like they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. Well, that's me and my rig. Man, have you guys seen the prices of stuff, especially RAM? Oh my God. I know I mentioned this, talked about it a lot in other streams, but it's, God, it kills me. Thank you, Clarence. A little car could have pulled out way sooner than that. Fusion, little fusion. Oh, bad idea. Bad idea. Oh God, you gotta love the AI. No, you don't. It's love-hate. Here's a classic truck. Clarence, even though it's a single screw, this is an old Pete right here. There we go. Part of my classic truck mod. I just wish it wasn't single screw. $359? All right. I don't know my Pete models all that well. We got it's the same message over and over right now. I was hoping it would be different. Does your blinker work or not? Yeah, that's pretty nice. I like that. I just wish they was a little bit different. All right, I gotta remember. 4 hours on my fatigue. I'm not used to playing with that. I think I saw Blackout do it yesterday. I'm like, yeah, I think I'll try that out again. It's been a long time since I've had fatigue enabled. And I still don't like it. Today may be the last day I ever use that again. All right, Clarence, that has the double round. All right. All right, which model had the single round headlight? Because I thought that was the 59. Like I said, I don't know my Pete models. No, Ladybug. Well, I guess I do. I've got, if you can remember, Viper had a Peterbilt, and it is very old. I got it off the Steam Workshop. Oh man, I couldn't even tell you, 3-4 years ago. I've still got that one, but that is about it. A few W900As, of course the K100. Yeah, I guess I've got five-ish. The Mac R by, who made that Mac R? I can't remember. But not a whole lot. The early Pete 379. Okay. I used to follow a guy on YouTube who had the 79, and he had the single round. He had a really nice custom Peterbilt. I forget which Cummins engine. I think it was the 600 horse engine. It was, he called it the Bel Air. I don't know if you guys have seen it out there. He called it the Bel Air Peterbilt. He nicknamed it Bella. Baby blue, white accent. Really, really nice truck. And then he sold it. I never really heard why. He became a fleet driver and was trying to keep up with our still make videos, and I'm like, man, you're not interesting no more. So I quit. So the only reason I was watching him was to look at that truck. Whoa, look at my fuel gauge. I haven't looked at that thing in a while. I'm below half. Cheyenne in front of me. I need to do a rest break anyway. 244. I might as well do the rest break here. He's gonna start yawning at me. Yes, I will. Okay. Yeah. Do it here. Where can I refuel? Usually I try to go to Little America, but that's going to be way too far. Way too far out of the way. I'm going to do it right here in Cheyenne. Probably right there. I hear crickets. Well, I couldn't skip that many, could I? Get over here and get some fuel. I need some fuel. Yeah. Well, not quite an emergency. That's what I'm going to try to keep from. This should get me all the way to Twin Falls. That truck is wanting fuel also. Isn't that ironic? He's carrying fuel. And he's got to stop at a fuel station. All right, 5:02. Yuck. That's better than when I go over to California. There was one place over there, I forget exactly, $7.49 a gallon. This is a real fuel mod I have installed. This mod author keeps it updated supposedly once a week. And of course you guys know what's happening. Making our fuel expensive. Car is bothering me. Camaro. Lights are always red. Oh, good, Jake. Sorry. Whoa, I got quiet there for a second. I ain't gonna be able to get over. Doing good, doing good, doing good. How are you guys? And Ladybug is back. Good to hear. Good to hear, Jake. Trying to get up this big hill here. Oh, really? Oh, I'd like to see that. Whoa. Back before the big change up, you say? Oh, you're laughing at Rebel? Rebel was here earlier. Oh, there he is. Oh, Jake's going live later on, huh? What is it? 11 o'clock local for me. Oh, come on, big truck, let's go. You got to talking to Monstar, Revel? All right. 4:30 p.m. Okay. I think I would have to set an alarm too. When will you be getting that Marmon? Later today, you said. That's it, later today. Yeah. Are you going to be using that new Marmon? Will you have it in time? Owner of the site texted you, told me. Okay. Well, that would be something else to see right there. Oh, you got my video linked to your Discord? Well, thank you, Ladybug. I don't know what that means. Thank you anyway. Surely that's a good thing. Sounds like a good thing. Yeah, Clarence and I were talking earlier about the old school. We like them both. The older the better, right, Clarence? Yes. Traffic right now is determined to keep me out here in this left lane. I'm just doing 72. Ugh. Well, I hope you do get it. I hope you do. Yeah, that'll be something to show. I don't know how many folks know the Marmon brand. I don't see them hardly at all anymore. Truck shows or anything. Yes, they're very rare nowadays. Yes, they are. They are a very nice looking truck. I'm just going to stay in this left lane. If you ever go to the Iowa 80 website, they put on, well, I know one big trucking show a year, and you used to be able to see a couple, some there at the shows, but I've not seen one in a long time. For the chunky? Yeah. Yeah, that's why you like the Mac. Oh, is that right, Clarence? That's what you see there in Missouri? T6s? Yeah. Those T6s were really, really popular back in the day. I was never a fan of those. Now the T800, yes, I liked it. But the 6, I didn't like that body style. The FLD, the old Freightliner, yeah, they had a sharp truck. I swear, I'm just going to stay in this left lane. And Ladybug, you like the regular square, right? They look tougher. They look like they're meant to work. Yeah, whoa. Alright. I'll just slow down and go. You guys could have stayed in this lane and gone that speed. Crazy AI. They get in that lane and slow down. I had a T8. Man, who was it made by? It's GTM. Y'all know that modder? But it had something goofy with the one that the model version I had. Something goofy with the mirrors. And I got rid of it. Yeah. They also made a W900B, and it wasn't bad. I'm like, okay, let me try out this T8. Man, it was just a weird sun reflection in the mirror. You couldn't see what was behind you. So I'm like, oh, I need my mirror. What the heck with this? And it wasn't all the time, it was just certain times. Sunlight hit the mirror just right. And it would ghost out the mirror. You still haven't run it? I can understand that. Yeah, clearance, I think they're leaving that up to the modders. Put in those old school trucks. I think they got their hands full of what they got going on. I know we got the news about Illinois coming out May the 14th, but it's South Dakota I've been not so patiently waiting on. I've been wanting to see that one. Oh, Rebel, you got Papa John subs are good. Yes. No. I'm from Tennessee. Right? Almost in the middle of the state. But it's with Rushmore and the Badlands all up in there. I'm wanting to see what SCS has done with them, with all that. And I think, where was I at? Maybe it was my last stream. I was asking the chat if they think Sturgis. They include something in Sturgis. Oh, is that right? Ladybug, where? Virginia? Virginia is for lovers. Wow, cool. Yeah, see, yeah, Sturgis. I just wonder if they would make some kind of reference to Sturgis when they brought out South Dakota. That might be asking a lot. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna stay in this lane for sure now, as I got a way station up ahead. Oh, that's cool, Jake. Cool. Congratulations, you two. How long? How long you been married? Virginia all your life. Good place to be, man. Good place to be. I like Virginia. You're saying... Oh, I'm getting confused now. You're saying Ladybug is from Cali? Oh, gotcha. Okay. Born and raised Cali. Yeah, you been through Tennessee? Yep. On your way to Atlanta? I try not to go to Atlanta unless I absolutely have to. That place is crazy. Eight years. That's awesome. Well, I am located right on I-40, almost halfway between Knoxville and Nashville. Cumberland Plateau is what they call the area. All right, Clarence. Yeah, it's more than wild. That place is crazy. No. See, think I was talking with Rebel on your Ladybug's Discord server yesterday, and he was mentioning up around the Baltimore area, he served with the, I forget the outfit now, in the Army? Army, am I right, Rebel? Army? And my first duty station with the Air Force was Andrews Air Force Base, which is Washington, D.C. You're not going to let me over, are you, Truck? Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember, Rebel. Yeah, my first duty station was Andrews, and I made it down to Alexandria quite a bit. Old Town Alexandria. Made it to Baltimore a few times, watched Orioles games. That seems like a lifetime ago. Ah, thank you, Jake. Thank you. Yeah, Rebel and I were having a good conversation about the stuff we have done. He was heavy maintenance, from what I can remember, yesterday. I got your first tattoo. That's what you said yesterday. Yes. And what, 25? You've gotten 25? $23 tats. Okay. Well, that one that you were showing on the Discord, man, I like that one. You think? There's a reason for that blinker? Well, same here, Ladybug. I hate war as well. I was reading. That. Okay, yeah, the 544th. You know what? Ladybug sent me an invitation at the same time to hers and yours, and when I clicked on hers, well, yours went away. I'm like, wait a minute, where'd it go? Where'd it go? I'll have to hunt it up, or you re-invite me if you wanted to. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what I did. I had it, and then it was gone. was going to take a sip of coffee. I got slow traffic in front of me. Whoa! I don't think I've got a... I do have a scale. No, that's just the rest area. That's just the rest area. I know there's scales up ahead of me. That's a rest area. Okay, Ladybug, thanks. As soon as I'm done here, I will go and click on that. Yeah, it pulled out like that. I don't know. It was there, then it wasn't. I'm like, okay, hers was the first, so I clicked on it. I'm like, well, where did Jetz go? And Rebel, you played in the field at Fort Drum, okay. I've been so as far as Cherry Hill, New Jersey, not as far up the East Coast as I've been. Except for port of call in Delaware. I don't think I ever made a port call in Boston, but I know Delaware. Man, I had some good times back in Old Andrews, especially around Alexandria. There was some seafood bars I would go visit quite a bit. I can't remember the name of it. The one that me and a bunch of fellas would go visit over there. Oysters on the half shell. And a cold one. Of course, the Patuxent Naval Air Station way down in Maryland. Me and a bunch of guys would go down there, and they call it crabbing when the blue crab are running. It's just netting them up because there's so many of them. We would come back with coolers and coolers full of blue crab. That was a fun time. I did a lot of fishing out on the Chesapeake. Are you really? Man, that's pretty cheap. $6 to $10 a case. Old Milwaukee. You did AT, yeah, that's what you said yesterday on the Discord. Or AIT. I just happened to think when you mentioned Old Milwaukee, my last duty station before I retired was Grand Forks, North Dakota. And that was a KC-135 refueling outfit up there. And for our squadron and group parties and stuff with the maintenance group, we had a beer tap that they got. Well, I guess it was a culmination of shops that made it, but it was the tail end of a KC-135 with the boom, and the boom was the spigot for the keg. That was the coolest thing I'd ever seen in my life. And it was a huge model. Will it stay green? Or yellow? I'll take yellow. Back in the day, yeah, I remember that. That autocorrect. That autocorrect is almost as bad as this traffic, wouldn't you say? Hey, look at here, I've discovered Twin Falls. Do I need that left lane? I think I do. Well, get in gear. It's not that hard. Oh, now I just read the rest of that finally. Yeah, he took the pull tabs and made chains of them. Right. Clarence. Hop along, Cassidy. Ooh, I've discovered a recruiting agency. I need those. I hope I'm doing this right. Yeah. Okay. Now I can drink coffee. Oh, it would be that one. I hate that one. Alright, see if I can get this thing lined up here. Probably go out into the street out here. I know I will. Whoa! Get close to that sign. Yeah, there's a pole here somewhere. Alright, am I even close? No. That's closer. All right, made it. We'll drop it. See how we did. 4,400. I like those numbers. I like them a lot. Alright guys. There I go yawning again. Yeah, I'm turning that off. This will be the last time I hear the yawning. That will be my last run of the stream. Appreciate you guys so much. Stopping by, hanging out with me. It's been a blast. And Ladybug, I will jump over. Where did you send the invitation to? Through your Discord? That's where I was thinking about turning on and going over there. Or I just may need to turn mine on because I know I don't have it on right now. I will try to find that. So, thanks everyone. Thank you, Rebel. You have a good one out there for the rest of your day. Happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody. Drink responsibly. I don't want to hear any statistics about you guys in the papers or anything. Take care, everyone. Until next time, safe travels out there. Bye, bye, bye.